Hey everyone, this is Shepard. Due to popular demand, I'm going to be creating another tutorial for the Plesioth, this time with the switch axe. They at least had the decency to give you a good switch axe in the demo. Prime characteristics of the switch axe being, of course, that it has various files that are equipped. And assuming that this is the C Deus switch axe, this one actually has the power file. And at the very least it looks as if it has the power file equipped, which means that whenever you use the sword mode, you'll be getting quite a significant power boost. That's actually a good question, though. I wonder what the various files are that they added for Monster Hunter Ultimate. I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully there's an easily attained awakening skill. I know that was always really fun to try and actually get like a super powerful switch axe with like a paralysis or poison on it and have just like a little bit of extra stuff. Just for fun, not necessarily that it's the best thing to do. I think ideally you'd want to be pairing up power file switch axes with either attack up large or critical eye or maybe even adrenaline. And so I'm usually criticized by my style of switch axe. I'm not really that creative with it. I typically just try to use the sword mode and just the vertical slashes, as those do the most damage. And then when that meter starts to go down, I just have a basic combo that I do over and over with the axe mode. So don't expect any revolutionary play here. It's all just about positioning. And maybe that's the most important thing about the switch axe. It would be nice to hear from somebody that actually loves the switch axe and has become an expert on it. So I'm getting really lucky so far. He's doing a lot of attacks that are really leaving himself open for me to continue to hit him. Whenever he does the water attack on ground, it's basically a gift. Something to note is that it's much easier to do any sort of axe combo now. In Monster Hunter Tri, usually you would end up doing the side-to-side axe swing attack, and they've actually made it very difficult to pull that off in Ultimate. Never quite understood what they were going for with that side-to-side axe attack. I mean, it uses stamina, doesn't appear to do really good damage. You're not using your file? I don't know. Maybe it got a damage boost. That was kind of a mistake, but nothing terrible happened. Now, in Freedom Unite, his belly was pretty much the weakest spot as far as Blade Masters went. So weapons like the switch axe that have the tendency to attack straight up like that, or the hunting horn, are actually probably the best choices against him. Assuming that that's still his weak area. Of course, the hunting horn seems to be pretty effective against the head, and the hammer seems pretty effective against the head as well, so maybe his head takes some slightly increased impact damage, but doesn't take increased slashing damage. Is he already exhausted? Guys, I've gotten phenomenally lucky. Like, really lucky. Sometimes that's what happens in Monster Hunter, though. The monster just kind of gives you a little bit of a break. He decides to stay on land, a place where you can just constantly get various attacks off on him. Not that it takes an immense amount of skill to repeatedly press the X button. But that's what appears to be happening right now. It's a 20 seconds in a trap. Feels like it. That was probably closer to 15. I didn't count it. He's probably like really close to dying now. It's just ridiculous. The Might Pill, for those of you that don't know, is a really, really good damage boost. I think it adds plus 20 to your modifier. You know, multiplied times your multiplier, and it lasts for about 30 seconds or so. So pretty much perfect for when you know you're going to get a monster either KO'd or trapped. And of course, when combined with the Switch Axe's power file, it's even better. I like to stay up top, because it's fun to look at this terrible, terrible water texture. Look how bad it is. It's so bad. It makes you wonder, well, one, would Capcom have the motivation to change it? And if they could change it, would they be able to release a patch or something on the Wii U to fix something like that? Hard to say. I mean, that used to be such a benchmark of a good graphics engine. What does the water look like? Underwater seems fine, of course. There's a little bit of a haze. I'm not very graceful underwater. All I know is that if you break one of the wings, you get a pretty long stun period. Well, how great would that have been if he just carried me on his wing like that the entire time? Oh well. I'm almost swimming as fast as he is. Okay. Not the best use of a flash bomb ever. There we go. So that's that break I was talking about. It stays like this for a little while. I might see if I can get the file burst off. Oh, he ran just in time. That would have gotten him too. Okay, so not so bad. Really seems like you should probably just stick in axe mode when you're underwater. It's just so much more mobile, and you can have that lunging forward attack that gives you just enough of a boost to actually get close enough to get a hit off. Okay, so thanks for watching. Stay tuned for tomorrow when I'll be releasing more demonstrations from the Monster Hunter Tri demo.